Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Oh, I didn't see you come in. Happy New Year. Happy New. Say it back. Anyway, guys, Happy New Year to you. I have been very inconsistent on this channel. For those who stuck around, I appreciate it. For those who didn't stick around, I appreciate it. But I plan on being very active on this channel. You're gonna be seeing a lot of family, a lot of funny skits and different stuff like that, like the one you saw, the goodbye. But how you been? Hope you've been okay. Leave that in the comment section. How you been, guys? But here's a few key things about the channel this year, and I want you guys to know. I'm going to be more myself, unauthentically. I keep saying that. I'm going to be more authentically myself. Some of you guys may stick around, some of you guys may not, but I understand if you don't. It's going to be more than art, but primarily art. I'm gonna do family stuff on here, guys. A lot of family oriented stuff, but it's still a tad bit art, and I'm gonna try to be artistic the way I bring it to you. But in this video, we're doing the art revisit. A lot of the old artwork I've done, we're gonna revisit it, start the year off right, and then I'm gonna draw more. I'm gonna spend more time with the family, do some reactions, anime stuff, funny art skits. I got a whole bunch coming, guys. Thank you so much for bearing with me. And shout out to this person right here. You see him? They've been on me. They said, please post more, please post more. I don't know if they're being sarcastic or not. I don't think they are, but they kind of gave me the boost too to just get on back out here and do what I'm supposed to be doing, guys. But again, Happy New Year, Feliz Años. I forget the word for no, the word for year is años. Nuevo. Feliz Año Nuevo. Feliz Año Nuevo, Feliz Nuevo Año. I don't know how. I hope I'm not butchering it, but here is the art revisit video, guys. It's literally from last year. It's literally from like 2 weeks ago, guys, in December. So I hope you enjoy it. It's rather long. Please consider liking the video. They're gonna be shorter, I promise. But until next time, guys, I will catch you in the next one. Thank you for hanging out with your boy. Y'all like the Scully? The Scully look good. What about the Naruto? The Naruto bling. Date bayo. Date. Welcome back to the channel, guys. A tad bit. It's your guy, Tad. And yes, I know it's been a while. I've been very consistent. Let's just move past it. How you feeling? Okay, with that out the way, guys, we're doing an art revisit. Now, I do these from time to time, not on the channel, but like I do this from time to time for myself to kind of push me in a direction when I haven't drawn in a while. And yes, I haven't drawn in a while, but I decided to do this in a video for you guys to look at some of the old artwork that I've done in hopes that it would inspire me to pick my pencil up again. It's been so long. But without further ado, I talk a lot. Let's just get into it and look at some of this old artwork. All right, let's get into it. Let's just go in order. All right, yeah, this was the sketch of the Sukuna I had done a while back. I finished it, but I just seem to not have the finished artwork. I really like the sketch. You know, the drawing really, because it's not a sketch. Sketch is lightly drawn. That wasn't lightly drawn at all. I did a lot. Like my lines are pretty dark there. I like the proportions of it. It looks pretty okay. Yeah, nothing too interesting about that. A drawing of Sukuna. All right. Okay, next up we got Metal Josuke. You guys know when he got into that fight, spoiler alert, I ain't gonna do too much. I like this one. I didn't really like the proportions though, because I think the head is a little bit too big, a tad bit too big. I do like how I did the grays, because I took extra detail, because that's the thing that kind of popped out about it. was the grays, to making it look really metallic. Um, if you see something, guys, that you like the Sukuna sketch, put it in the comment section. Like Metal Josuke, 10 out of 10. Sukuna sketch, 3 out of 10. I don't mind a little constructive criticism. Let's just not get too far out of hand though, because you know how people can get. But yeah, I like this. Yeah, I like it. I like the picture better than the actual in person drawing because it's faded. I got the picture of this when it was like freshly done. Now I don't protect my drawings like I should, so it's a bit dull now, but I do like it. All right, got some Baki. I remember doing that. This is the beginning of my TikTok era. The proportions good. I've always been pretty good at anatomy. I don't want to say pretty good at anatomy because I struggle sometimes, but I'm pretty good at recreating and copying anatomy. I do give myself credit for that. I do take extra care. hmm Got some Dio. I really like this one. The proportions are not great because of this arm, the left arm. Not the arm poking into his head, but this arm. I I could have took extra detail and time with it. I do like the coloring. I kind of ran out of space, so I kind of jammed a bunch of stuff in there. But I like how the world came out as well. I like how the Bengals came out. All in all, I really like that drawing I've done. All right. Okay, so we got John Pierre Polnareff. I like this one. The original was in color, but I hadn't done a pencil drawing in a long time, so I decided to do a pencil drawing. And I like how it came out. It's a lot more shiny in person though, because of the pencils that I use. But I think going this route where I just did a little bit of color, i.e. the eye on Silver Chariot and the jewel and just the earring on Polnareff, I think that is an excellent accent, make it pop more. Um, yeah, it's pretty much all I got to say about that. And if I'm stuttering, guys, and saying a lot, forgive you, boy. I suck at doing these by myself. Usually I have my daughter with me, but it's just me. I'm solo dolo. So if I'm not being as interesting as I could be, and I thrive better in when I got somebody with me. All right, so that was Jean Pierre Polnareff and Civil Chariot. Okay, this is my first completed piece of digital art, and this Barbatos from the Iron Blooded Orphans. I do not like I do not like this at all because I loved it at first, but I don't like it because I didn't. It's not a lot of separation where it should be, like in the chest, and it's wonky. It's warped, like in the chest. You can't tell that this is the other arm right here on this side. No, this side. My cursor is not popping up, but not the arm that's doing this. The arms that's down. You can't even tell it's an arm. I would really like to go back and redraw this, but this is my first piece of digital art, so I give myself cut myself some slack. All right, Ace. Funny thing about this Ace. This was a commission, my very first commission I've ever done, and I was so happy to do it. I charged the person like $10. It cost me more to draw than it did to than I got paid for it. And I was very excited because this is my very first commission. I was so hyped up. And I'm like, man, I can really do something with this. Mind you, I have not done another commission since, and this is why. This Ace is why. Because I was so hyped up. I really didn't like how it looked. I didn't like the finished product, but the person told me, hey, when you finish it, could you just do me a video for it too? I was like, yeah, man, I'll do you a video. I'll do whatever you need me to do. So I sold this for $10 and I shipped it all the way to California. I put tracking on it. I did everything I was supposed to do. All for the person to tell me that it didn't come. He didn't know I had tracking on it. He didn't know I was watching it closely. He didn't know that I was very excited, and I tried to convey him like, hey man, let me know if it come and this and that other. Oh bro, it didn't come, it didn't come, it didn't come. And ever since then I hated doing commissions, all from this one situation, because I have anxiety and I'm not a confrontational person. And this one commission ruined my whole, like, it messed up my whole confidence. It ruined my whole confidence to do commissions moving forward. So I yeah, I like to draw for people to see, but I do not like when money get involved anymore. Commissions they suck, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. Um yeah, moving on. Let's do one of my favorite anime, Hajime no Ippo. We got Ippo and Takamura, Mamoru, Ippo Maka no Uchi. It's one of my favorite animes of all time. I drew this back in 2020, back when my TikTok had just started popping. And during that time, Hajime no Ippo was very, very, very underrated. I still don't think it gets a lot of credit that it deserves, but I was really proud of this because I experimented with color. This is my first time experimenting with color pencils and alcohol markers. And as you can see, the whites on it is color pencils and the darks is color pencils, but the base of it is alcohol markers. I was really proud of this. The proportions are not right because I got Ippo looking bigger than Takamura, and we both know Takamura is in the heavyweight class, and Ippo is in I want to say middleweight, lightweight. I can't remember, man. But yeah, Ippo and Takamura, one of my favorite drawings I've done. Probably not the most aesthetically pleasing, but definitely one of my favorite ones I've ever done. Oh, okay, we got Babatos's head. All of these were references, by the way, if you guys didn't know. I am not proud of this one. It looked even worse before I put color pencils on top of it. Speaking of which, I'm not proud of myself in general because I haven't been drawing at all. But I like this one, but I don't like this one. It's still pretty early in my career. I'm still pretty early in my career because I've been so inconsistent. Honestly, with the entire time from 2020 up until 2024, I would only give myself about 6 months. About 6 months to a year of actually being dedicated to it. But hopefully I want to break those inconsistencies. And I'm starting now with this video. So if you would give your boy a like. The red hood, I like this one. The proportion is off. The head is tilted to one side. My brain completely shut down. But yeah, I like this one. But I will go back and redraw this one because the head is warped. It's leaning to the wrong side. This was my second attempt at I don't think this is my second attempt at of digital art, but it was my earliest attempt at digital art. I like it for what it is because of the reference. I think I did it better than the reference did. I could actually go in and add some more shadows and different stuff like that, but I got lazy. I'm proud of it. I would rank it up there. Dio, I saw this one, I saw, oh man, that's Dragon Ball. Why not take one of my early animes I fell in love with and one of the latest animes I fell in love with and then just draw it? I didn't mix it. This is not my own creation, but I was very inspired to draw it. Excuse me. All right, some more JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. We got Green Baby. It's not Green Baby, but I cannot think of the name right off the top of my head. If y'all can remember the name, put it down in the comment section and say, come on, bro, you gotta be better than that. I know Father Poochie's stand. I can't remember, man. My brain not braining right now. Another digital art of Broly. I was very proud of this because it was a reference, but I decided to change the colors on my own. I was like, well, since Goku's thing is Ultra Instinct and Vegeta's thing is what is it? Pride something. Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego, and Ultra Instinct, I was like Ultra Beast, Broly, and I was like, well, Goku's silver, Vegeta's purple. Why not make Broly orange or red? But I like the orange one better. Got some more JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. We got Johnny and Gyro. Not proud of this one because I could have blended it a little bit better on the skin tones. I could have made the face a little bit more proportional. I ran out of black, as you can see in this ashy. But I give it, you know, I put it up there. I do for what it was because I drew, and this was one of the quickest drawings I ever did. This took me about 30 minutes. Ken Kaneki, another one that I'm proud of. Did not finish the handcuff on this side. It's completely blank. Did the tentacles are all color pencils. This whole thing is color pencils, but the base is also alcohol markers. But I was really proud of this one. It didn't turn out like I wanted to. I would give it like I don't want to just start giving a number because I didn't get the other ones a number, but I would rank it in the bottom tier, you know. So I would give the Josuke mid tier, the Baki mid to low tier, the Dio upper middle tier, Pawner upper middle tier. I would give this Barbatos low tier. I won't even rate this Ace because it's a whole lore thing behind that. I would give the Ippo and Takamura a mid tier, Barbatos low tier. The Red Hood gets a mid tier, Spawn get a mid tier, Dio gets an upper tier, Green Baby gets a upper tier. I put this one in the upper tier because it was really creative. The Johnny and Gyro get mid tier. Ken Kaneki get a upper middle tier on Ken Kaneki, and we're gonna do a Josuke. Now, this was the very first Josuke I have. This is not the very first Josuke I ever drew, but this is the very first Josuke that I completed / semi-completed. So I'm gonna give this a upper middle tier. I do like how I did the skin tones. I could have blended a little bit better. I did tape on this one. This was also the first one I did tape on. I did tape across the top and the sides and the bottom. And this will always live in my heart. And if you guys didn't know, Josuke is my favorite JoJo of all time. I really like his character. I really like his stand. It heals people. He got the peace sign on his jacket. I'm all about that peace, baby. Monkey D. Luffy, and I would consider my style because I had some references, but for the most part, I did this on my own. I did the coloring on my own. I did the proportions on my own. I would give this like upper middle tier, and I really like this one. I wish I could make this like a what do they call them? Like an icon or something. I wish I could sell this to somebody. So yeah, I'm gonna get at an upper tier. Charizard reference. I'm gonna give this one a middle to low tier because I completely messed up the neck areas. Really, I did this was one of my early ones where I did color pencils, then I went back over top and did markers and completely ruined the neck area. Somebody wanted to buy this one, but I just didn't feel right selling it. All right. Okay. Did this one in 2020 as well. One of my earliest pieces, the very first Spawn I ever drew. We're gonna get to a Spawn that was more recent. I really like drawing Spawn. He's one of my coworkers' favorite character. He call him his alter ego. But I do like drawing Spawn. I just like drawing characters with all like muscular characters, like with the pecs and the delts. You know what I'm saying? The triceps, biceps. I really was trying to take a class on that too, guys. Also, I am not trained. I have not had any classes in it, anything. I'm just doing this stuff off of sight, visual. I forget what it's called. I really hate this Sasuke. This was also done in like 2020, I think. I do like the eyes, but the sword is warped. The hands are not done. The background. If you just focusing on the face, the hair, it's an amazing drawing, but I do not like the drawing this in its entirety. But this was also a 2020 drawing. I really should show you guys some recent stuff, but I want to go over this stuff first. Sorry if the video's too long too. I hope it's entertaining. Venom Pool, the very first Venom Pool I ever drew. I'm very proud of this one. I forgot to rank the other two. That would give the Spawn mid tier, the Sasuke low tier, and I would rate this one middle upper tier. Do not like this one, Daki and Gyotaro and Daki. It's stiff. The whole thing is stiff, especially Daki. Gyotaro is not so bad, but Daki's really stiff. I didn't even finish it. I didn't do her little hair barrette thingies. I just gave up. I ain't gonna hold you. The Joker. I'm gonna give that Daki and Gyotaro. I keep forgetting low tier. I'm also gonna give this low tier. I was very excited during the time, but I did not finish it. All I did was show you that the hair is green. I do like how I did the gloves, and I do like how I did the shadows on the face and different stuff like that, but I do not like how I did the eyes, and I do not like the fact that I did not finish the hair. So middle to lower tier. This one is from 2022. I can't think of his name, man. I ain't watched anime in so long. But the upper moon demon 1, Yorichi's brother, Mankitsu. He got another name too. He got a demon name, but I can't remember right off the top of my head. Put it down in the comment section and be like, hey, his name is come on, bro, you gotta be better than that. But I was doing this one and I was like, man, I should color it. But I was like, nah, I'm gonna do pencil for the skin. The skin is primarily pencil. The hair is alcohol markers, and everything else is alcohol markers. The skin is pencil, and everything else is alcohol markers. And this was when the time I found out that I really like Winsor & Newton Pro markers. So I started using those heavy. Got Kang and Thanos. Really proud of this one. I'm gonna give that Mankitsu, I think that's his name, middle tier. I'm gonna give this upper tier. Really like that. The proportions is off though. Like his head is not as full as it should be. Thanos' head is not as full as it should be. It's kind of warped based off of the reference. Ever since then, I tried my best to do the best I could, which are actually getting it accurate. But also, I stopped trying to fight against my brain. Stop fighting against your brain. Just do what you're gonna do. We got some more Sukuna. I actually sold this after the incident with the Ace to a very wonderful lady who's never done me wrong. MF, I love you. I'm very proud of this one. I once I found out that this was for like a commission, it was somebody who I knew wouldn't like snake me and try to do me dirty. I put my all into it. As you can see, I tried my best with the skin tones. I tried my best with the hair. I came up with that background, which I do not like. I could have blended it a little bit better. I also didn't finish the arm down at the bottom, but I really put my all into it because I really appreciated this person, and I just wanted to do a very good job. So hopefully she got it. Hopefully she hung up in her house. Hopefully, you know, she appreciated the time and she could notice the time and effort I put into it. But that Sukuna is like a 10 out of 10. This, I'm gonna give this middle to lower tier. I rushed this. He's my favorite. He's my favorite. I gotta get back into anime, guys. He's my favorite pillar. Yeah, he's my favorite pillar in Demon Slayer. How can I say that, but I don't know his name? Set your heart ablaze. Rengoku. How can I keep forgetting his name? Rengoku, one of my favorite characters. I say that, but then I don't even remember his name. Sorry about that, Rengoku. R.I.P. Rest in peace, brother. I can skip this one because it's not complete. But we got Sanji. I don't know if I got the completed version of Sanji. I like that one. If I get to that one, it's middle to low tier for me. Middle up upper tier. Um, this was a painting I did of Dio in the world, mid tier. Madara and his Susanoo, mid lower tier. Baki is just Baki's body, middle upper tier, because like I really like drawing anatomy, and I really thought I put my foot. I think I put my foot in doing the anatomy and the coloring on that. So middle upper tier. I'm gonna speed it up, guys. This video is like 23 minutes. I call this little baby Josuke because he looked like little baby. And Crazy Diamond, middle to lower tier. Sawada Tsunayoshi, one of my favorite characters. I did this one in 2020. If y'all haven't seen Hitman Reborn, you should watch it. One of the most underrated animes of all time. I'm gonna get that one a middle low tier. Jotaro and Jolene, I'm gonna get that one a middle tier. We're gonna just speed run it, guys. And let's just one out something interesting about it. Inosuke. I'm gonna give Inosuke a middle upper tier. This one TikTok was like, it felt good. You know what I'm saying? This one TikTok felt like cool. You know what I'm saying? It was like, it wasn't no drama, it wasn't no extra, you know what I'm saying? This also was the height of Demon Slayer. And this also when, you know, he pulled his pig mask off and everybody was like, oh, whoa. But also one of MS favorite characters. I think I might have sent her that too with the yeah, I think I sent her that too with the Sukuna. One of the most underrated drawings I've ever done. Fugo. One of the most underrated drawings I've ever done. I do not feel like I got the love that I deserve for this. This is the first one of the first times. I keep saying the first time. This is one of the first times I've ever done something out of my comfort zone. Somebody asked me to draw manga Fugo, and I was like, manga Fugo, what's the difference? Because I didn't read the manga, I watched the anime. So I went back and I was like, manga Fugo. Well, the only difference between manga Fugo and anime Fugo is the color scheme. In the anime, his hair is blonde and his outfit is green. In the manga, I hope I said that right. In the anime, his hair is blonde and his clothing is green. In the manga, his hair is silver and his clothing is red. So I was like, well, I'll just take a picture of Fugo and just color swap it. And I was terrified to do it, but it worked out. One of my favorite drawings I've ever done. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. It did not get the love it deserved though. Killer Queen, Stray Cat, and Kira Yoshikage. You know what I'm saying? Spoiler alert, Kira Yoshikage. I was happy to do this one. This was early, again, as you can see from the blending in the face. Early skin tones, very early. I did color pencils with this one too, but most of the color pencils on Killer Queen and Stray Cat is all color pencils, not color pencils, alcohol markers. Now, I should have told you guys the kind of markers I was using, but I don't really think that's relevant per se, but I'm gonna tell you guys, I use Copics mostly for my skin tones, mostly back in the day. I use whatever now. And for the colorings, I was using Ohuhu. Now I don't use any of that stuff. I haven't drawn in so long, guys. So that's it. Okay, so this is the completed version of Sanji. Like I said, mid, lower tier. Early Baki, I'm gonna get at a middle middle lower tier because I kind of rushed this one. As you can see, it's from 2021, and I got bruh caked up out here in these streets. He got them yams. Can I get to the yams? But yeah, middle low tier. Also, I didn't have a I didn't have a preference on utensils at the time. Like, I was using everything. I didn't have liners I had specifically like. Now I got liners that I like, color pencils that I like, alcohol markers that I like, things of that nature. So now that I got all that stuff figured out too, you can kind of see, you know what I'm saying, how raw it is based off of like not having. When you find out the type of markers that you want to use, color pencils, paint, liners, and even pencils, you start to get a little bit more confident in the stuff that you do. But that was really early. Another Fugo from 2022, and Purple Haze. I like the other Fugo more than this one because the proportions are a little off. The head is a little wonky. The hand is a little wonky. And I did not finish Purple Haze's feet, but I'm gonna give it a middle upper tier though. Trash. Middle tier. We're gonna move past that. That was my first attempt at like trying to come up with my own coloring style on Procreate. So no. We're gonna get at a middle tier. Get out of here. Disappear. Another Josuke. Like I said, Josuke is my favorite character. I'm gonna give this a middle tier. I definitely could have did a little bit more. I definitely could have read a little bit more books and looked into a little bit more art and coloring processes and different stuff like that, like Procreate tips and different stuff. I just winged it, and this is what I came up with. But I'm gonna give it a middle upper tier because I like Josuke, and I always put my foot in the pot when I'm trying to cook up Josuke. I master, let's kill the beat. We got Reverb Act 3, and I cannot remember Lil Bro's name. Remember Lil Bro's name. It's not Yoruichi. Yoruichi? No, it ain't Yoruichi. Put it in the comment section, bro. It's XYZ, bro. Come on, bro. You gotta do better. I keep forgetting, y'all. My brain had lapsed. But that was also a TikTok suggestion. They was like, hey, draw Bro and Act 3, Reverb Act 3. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll draw it. I'm gonna give it a middle tier because a lot of this stuff I give a middle tier because I didn't use my imagination to kind of finish it and make it look a certain type of way. We got some Spawn. Like I said, this is the more update recent Spawn. I've only drawn Spawn twice in my life. I plan on drawing Spawn so much more. I'm gonna give this one like a 10 out of 10. I really took my time with it. This took me like months to complete because I was not gonna ruin it. I say I don't like doing commissions, but I've only done commissions for my friends. When I say commissions, I mean people I don't know, strangers and people like that. That was the only time I've ever done, like with the guy in California. That was the only time I ever done commissions with strangers because I just don't trust people anymore. But yeah, I'm gonna give this one a 10 out of 10. I actually sold this to a coworker because he said it was an alter ego. I took my time with this one. I was so proud of it. Wish I didn't sell it. Wish I had kept it. Joino, nothing to say about that. Early Joino. The Batman Who Laughs. I drew this because a friend of mine liked Batman. This is one of his favorite versions of Batman. Nothing too much to say about that. I did enjoy it on TikTok. But mid tier. Also the Joino's mid tier. This is a upper mid tier, almost like I would give it like an 8 out of 10. Only because it's something off about it, but I still haven't figured it out all the time I had with it. I still have not figured out what throws me off about this drawing. I'm pretty sure it's the eyes, and I'm not talking about Golden Experience's eyes. I'm talking about Joino's eyes. I just couldn't quite put my finger on it, but I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10, mid upper tier. I really like it. My confidence grew after this drawing too. And one of my final drawings, not my final drawings, but one of the final ones, one of the last, I think, of 3 of the final drawings we're gonna go over. I give this a 10 out of 10 for the simple reason that I do love Sawada Tsunayoshi from Hitman Reborn. He's one of my favorite characters, and this was an idea of my own where I just made myself. Now I can't grow hair anymore, but I made myself Sawada Tsunayoshi when I had my dreadlocks. I really wanted to be him. I really liked his character. I really took my time with this one. I didn't do anything spectacular, but I did want to go back and revisit this and make the gauntlets like blue and the fire blue. But I was thinking like, man, I just leave it like that because it's so fire, it's so hard like that. But yeah, that is the last of a few drawings I want to show you guys. The last two are in here, and this is the most up-to-date journal I have. If you guys watch the channel, it was like the last drawing I did on here. Really love it. Really love how it turned out. I was hesitant because I had took a break from art, and then I came back to it, which I'm doing now, which I don't want to do ever again. I really want to be consistent with it, but a lot of times it is the numbers. A lot of times it is like unmotivating to work so hard and so long on something and not get the recognition that you deserve. I've been working on that. And I know that's just a coward way of saying, because a lot of people like, bro, if you're gonna do it. And I agree with that. But this was one of those things that made me kind of push myself like, man, okay, man, I can always come back to it and still have my talent, but that's not something that I want to do. And this was one of those drawings that made me realize that don't let your gift go. Keep doing, keep going, keep trying. So that's my up-to-date journal. I don't know what I'm working on next. But this is the most recent Venom Pool. I wish I had a better picture of it. But this was the most recent Venom Pool. This is the creme de la creme, the top of the top, the best of the best. This is the best artwork that I feel like I've produced in my entire life. It did not get the recognition that it deserved, in my opinion, but that could be me being arrogant. That could be my hubris. But I rarely do that. I rarely really pump myself up, but this is a piece of artwork that I am so proud of. I wish I had a better picture to show you guys. Hold on. All right, guys, this is a better picture, but not the best picture of the Venom Pool. I really love this picture. I really love it, guys. I took my time with it. I love it. I will never sell this, I don't think, unless the price is right. I would sell it if somebody wanted it from me. But I am so proud of this. My best creation to this date, but I do plan on popping out some harder stuff moving forward in the future. But that was my art revisit. My goodness, this video is almost 14 minutes. And I think I'm going to post it just like it is, guys. But there you have it, my art revisit. I do think it gave me a little bit of inspiration to go ahead and pick my pencil back up, but only time will tell. If you guys would, if you made it this far, Lord have mercy, if you made it this far, you deserve a hug. But make sure you like the video for me, comment, subscribe, tell me what your favorite piece of artwork was, tell me who those characters was that I forgot, man. And again, if I haven't told you guys, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Also, my allergies is crazy right now. Do your boy a favor again, like the video, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much. And I don't know how to end these videos, so I'll say I'll catch you guys in the next time. I'll catch you guys the next one.